Minecraft, nations. The two fit strangely well together. The real world has had empires that have conquered and stood the test of time. And Minecraft, essentially being the world but 7 times larger, you can do the same. Today, using the information I've gathered through the many conflicts I've caused, I'll be teaching you all how to become the greatest conquerors in Minecraft history. For the sake of this video, I'll be simulating this by establishing a nation, conquering the surrounding landscape, and the 2 different dimensions in a default Minecraft world. To start things off, let's do a bit of audience participation. When you load up a new world, what do you think a good conqueror does first? A. Gather food. B. Gets themselves familiar with the landscape. C. Looks for the high ground. Or D. Gets themselves familiar with the landscape. Well, the answer is none of these. It's the hidden answer, E, gather wood. I bet you didn't see that coming. In fact, your first day as a conqueror is just like it would be in any other Minecraft world. Gather wood, create a wooden pickaxe, throw away your wooden pickaxe, harm some innocent animals, make a home-cooked meal, destroy the landscape by creating your first settlement, make yourself a nice sleeping bag, and settle in for the night. Pretty much your average first day. Ah, beautiful sunrise. Now on to day 2. Every conqueror needs something to protect themselves with, especially with all the trouble you're about to get yourself into. So right off the bat, I would recommend going caving so you can get yourself some sweet iron armor. Oh, nice, a ravine. Okay, I got lucky here. Might as well grab some copper and other resources while I'm at it. I recommend you do the same. Alright, armor. I'm starting to look like a true conqueror, as I'm sure you are too. I bet you're wondering why I'm breaking flowers. Well, that's because now that you got yourself situated, it's time to make a flag and a name for your empire. If you want to learn more about that stuff, I talked a lot about it in my country video, which you can watch right after this one. I'll call my nation the Unimont Empire, named after the big mountain in the middle. And I'll be going with a relatively simple flag design. There we go. Alright, now it's time to explore and conquer your surrounding area. To mark your territory, I recommend placing a flag of your nation in every new biome you visit, as well as building a fort every here and there to stake your claim to the region. Oh, what's this? It looks to be a different nation. Okay, this is the perfect opportunity to discuss the first rule of Minecraft warfare and conquering as a whole. Always make attempt at diplomacy. You don't want to seem like a warmonger, or else surrounding nations, especially if you're on a server, will get mad at you. If you're attacking a nation because you have grievances with them, at least try to sit down with the opposing leader and work out things in a peace talk. Even if you don't have grievances and you just want them to join your empire without conflict, sit down and talk about it. Remember, Minecraft warfare should always be a last resort. Okay, now let's find the leader of the city-state and convince them to join the growing Unimont Empire. Hi, I'm the leader of the nation next door, and I was wondering if you guys wanted to join us as a state or a vassal? Well, that was my attempt at diplomacy. I think it's time to use the last resort. Okay, I might have got a bit carried away and I burnt the whole village down. Okay, I've officially expanded. Now, with a larger empire, you deserve a bigger space than just a dirt hut or an empty cave, so you might want to consider building yourself some sort of castle or palace, complete with walls surrounding your capital city. The castle I'm building also functions as a headquarters for my army with a training ground and an armory on site. Actually, speaking of armies, you might want to consider making a military alliance with nearby nations that you trust. That way you can protect each other if a conflict comes up. There we go, I finished my castle and walls. Time for the big reveal. Yeah, okay, I may have done a little bit of building off camera. Alrighty, now that you spoiled yourself, it's time to train your army and prepare to conquer your next nation. For me, that nation would be the entire nether dimension, since for the sake of this guide, that would be the best way to simulate going up against a harder foe. But before you begin your next battle, you might want to once again upgrade your armor and tools, so I recommend going mining for some diamonds. If you can find any, that is. I've been searching for at least an hour and I haven't found anything. Oh wait, I see something in the distance. Emerald. I find emerald before I find diamonds? Dude, come on, what is my luck? Oh, an axolotl. I'm gonna name you Terry. And oh, diamonds, finally. Now I just gotta get a few more and I'll be all I'm being ambushed. Oh, come on, find the lava, find the lava. Ah, you got what you deserved. The skeleton must have been hired to hunt me down. While you watch me mine for diamonds, let me remind you all that as a Minecraft leader, you should always be cautious of your surroundings, because you never know who's trying to usurp your throne. Once you've emerged from the caves, and after you do a bit of crafting and enchanting, you're all ready to conquer your next nation. Like I said before, the next nation I'm gonna conquer is the Nether. I've got all my gear enchanted, and I've got a portal built, so I think I'm ready to go. I don't know what the future holds, but I really hope it'll bend in my favor. Okay, I've spawned in a basalt biome. Not bad, but I have had better. Oh, perfect. I've already found another fortress after like 10 minutes of searching. Just like I did with that village earlier, I'm gonna try to conduct diplomacy first. However, I don't really have a plan if negotiations go south, so I kinda gotta hope that they don't. Oh, there you are. Hey there, my name is RedFireRex, and I come from the Unimont Empire. Wait, what are you walking up to me so fast for? Oh my god, these guys are not friendly at all. I gotta get out of here, but I think their army's blocking all the exits. I was right. Stay away, wither skeletons. While I'm trying to escape the fortress, let's talk about the second rule of Minecraft warfare. When declaring war, always make sure you have a casus belli. The term casus belli comes from Latin, and it essentially means a situation that justifies a declaration of war. 1 second, this blaze is rudely interrupting me. Hey, more audience participation. What's a group of blaze called? Blaze or blazes? Genuinely curious what you think, let me know. Anyway, an example of a casus belli would be me coming into this nether fortress looking to establish a peaceful relationship with the ruler, only to be chased out for no reason whatsoever. Like what just happened. Me being chased out is the situation that justifies my declaration of war. It's always important to look professional for surrounding nations, so it's best that you make an official statement that announces your declaration of war. If you don't, you could seem like a warmonger, and then that could be used as a casus belli to attack you back. Remember, before officially declaring war, always make sure you have a casus belli, even if you have to fake one or make one up. What is it that I was doing again? Oh, right, yeah. Running away. Oh, go away, you stupid ghast. Oh, come on, go. Place. Okay, I'm safe now. I successfully escaped the fortress. I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring of the nether, and then I'll come back and take over this place later. Just like I did when I was exploring the overworld, I'm gonna place flags in every new biome I visit. Oh, awesome. One of those blue biomes. I'm gonna grab enough ender pearls, and then we'll be on our way to renegotiate with that fortress. Yeah, okay, I got like 2, so... Oh, a bastion. I don't know how I didn't notice this before. I can probably establish a friendly relationship with the locals and then barter for some blaze rods, so I don't have to go back to that fortress. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Nope, I'm just gonna head back. But before I go, I'm just gonna put my flag down. They'll never know. I've returned, and this time I think I'm ready. And remember, like I was saying earlier, my casus belli for declaring war on the fortress is that they attacked me first. The reason they almost won last time is because they had me cornered. This should be easy. Nope, they're still not friendly. Well, all this will make up for the lack of ender pearls earlier. Oh, hey, I got a wither skull. That's like a 2%. Ah! I'm literally outnumbered here. I don't know if I'm gonna win this. There's my flag. Now I just gotta escape to the overworld. I'm aghast. I think their army's chasing me. I made it. Okay, I've made it. I have a feeling it'll be a little bit hard to enforce my claim over those lands in the future. Now it's time to conquer my final nation, the end, and then I'll rule the world. Just like I did in the nether and the overworld, I'm placing flags and building forts to conquer the regions I visit as I go. Also, I should mention, I have one more rule of Minecraft warfare for you, but assuming that the natives at the end play along, which I hope they do, we won't have to use it. At last, I found the stronghold, and there's the portal. Whatever happens in there, I want you to know, I love you, Terry. Let's do this. Here we go. Time to enact the first rule of Minecraft warfare. Diplomacy. Hello there, Queen of the End. I have come to establish— Whoa! That's it! I'm declaring war. But that means I'll have to use the third rule of Minecraft warfare after all. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. The third rule is, when all else fails, always have a battle. Plans are extremely important, because a good strategy on the battlefield can completely change the tides of war. I bet you're wondering, how would I go about doing that? First, I recommend doing a little reconnaissance mission to map out your battlefield so you have a good idea of the landscapes you're working with. Once your battlefield is all mapped out, you'll want to discuss with your generals on a battle strategy. There's 2 ways you could go about this: defensive or offensive. Within these categories, there are dozens of strategies to choose from. With offensive, you could flank your enemy from the side, stage a false retreat, encircle them, use deception and misdirection, the list goes on and on. And with defensive, you can stay put, counterattack, again, the list goes on and on. Also, keep in mind the natural landscape, because you could use them to your advantage. There's almost too much to cover with military strategy, so I'll leave some links in the description so that you can do some more research for yourself. In my case, I'm gonna be going with an offensive full frontal counterattack. Time to put these skills to the test. Let's do this. Charge! Okay, 1 crystal down. I gotta keep pushing forward. Come at me, Queen of the End! Whoa, I didn't actually mean that! Yo! That might have just been the coolest thing I've done. There we go. All the crystals are down. Time to end this war once and for all. Let me just get up on the dragon's level real quick. Oh, no, not again, and I'm out of pearls. Terry, no! No, he fell. You'll pay for this.
You'll pay for this! For Unimont! No. For Terry! I did it! I did it! I've won, but at what cost? Anyway, now that you followed this guide, you're officially on your way to becoming the greatest conqueror in Minecraft history.
I just realized you can't get blaze rods from piglins.